What's up, everybody? I'm a happy camper today, and I'll tell you why. Let's go. Really quickly, I made a video about a week ago about the Xbox Fan Fest and how all of our tickets were voided, and they were gonna have a new drawing, which was Wednesday. And I went in to get tickets to that, got into the registration, and had an error message. So the system like glitched out on me. So I was like super upset. But I, kept an eye on Twitter, and I saw that somebody had mentioned to somebody else to email the Xbox Fan Fest team. So I decided to go ahead and do that, and I got in. So my trip to E3 was going to happen regardless, but now I'm going to be going a couple days earlier because I'm going to be a part of Xbox Fan Fest and the press conference and everything else. So that pretty much made my day. Xbox really looked out for everybody, giving everybody who registered the first time but wasn't able to get tickets for the second go round free E3 Expo passes. So if you don't go to FanFest, you still get to go to the E3 Expo free of charge on Microsoft. So as I said in the last video, I would give them a chance to work it out, and Microsoft, they worked it out, and they did a really good job with that. And I'm very, very happy, even more happy than I was before, that I was able to get that worked out. So if anybody's having any issues out there and you had an error or a glitch, email the Microsoft team and see what they say. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about my pickups for the week. And I did pick up a few games this week, and most of them, or all of them, I should say, are from Target, actually. So this past weekend, I went into a Target, and I just decided to go into the game section just to see what they had. And I saw a bunch of clearance titles. Maybe they're trying to get rid of some things to make room for other stuff, but I went on a small Target video game shopping spree. So let's go ahead and let's get in and see what I got. First thing that I have is a PS4 game, and all of these games are current, by the way. No retro stuff this week. Sorry, guys. Plants vs. Zombies 2. A game that came out, I want to say it was like last spring or last summer, and a lot of people were excited about it. I wasn't, because I've never played it, don't know anything about it, but it was on clearance, and if you can see the clearance price there, left the stickers on, it's $11.98, which is a little bit cheaper than what the game is selling for on sites like Amazon. I believe it's selling for like $15 on Amazon. So I figured, like, hey, what the heck? I can pick this game up for, $11 and put this into my collection, just to have it. Like, what kind of collector am I if I don't collect the deals? So that's gonna go into my PS4 collection. The second game is for the Xbox One, and this is Mighty Number 9. Now, I know a lot of people say that this game sucks, and maybe it does, but I got this game for $5. Legit, $5 at Target. Picked it up off the shelf for $5. I mean, it's selling for $15. Like, why would I not jump on this opportunity? And I may never play it. And then maybe I will, but it includes the Ray expansion and Retro Hero DLC with an art book and a poster on the inside. So it has some like small goodies in it. I may not ever open it. I might just keep it sealed, but at least I have it. Third game I got for $10 is the original Dishonored, the Definitive Edition. So I'm not sure exactly what comes in this. I don't know what Definitive Edition means. Does it come with DLC or what? Experience the Definitive Dishonored Collection. So I'm guessing it comes with some added DLC. I'm used to things saying like Game of the Year Edition or something like that, and this doesn't say that. So I'm gonna have to look this up. and see what comes with this game. But I actually had the original Dishonored, and I actually traded it in, and it was one of the last games that I traded in before I started to like seriously collect games for this game room. So I'm happy to have it back in my collection. I'll go ahead and put that into my Xbox One pile. Next game is Tales from the Borderlands, which I downloaded episode 1 on my Xbox One, but this was also $5. Another $5 game from Target on the clearance rack that I just could not give up, because if I go online to buy this, it's gonna be more expensive than $5. I mean, it may even be a title that's like free on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, but either way, it's a Telltale Games series, and all of their games are great. I have no complaints about Telltale Games, so I'm pretty sure this is a good series, and I'm looking forward to jumping into it. Speaking of, I need to download Telltale Guardians of the Galaxy, because I've seen how they changed like the graphics for it, and it looks amazing, and I want to play it. And remember, I was gonna hold off on that because of the Xbox thing, and now everything's all worked out, and I'm ready to jump in. The last game is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 for the Xbox One, which I picked up for $14.98. Now, I know that this game wasn't rated highly, but I have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the N64 and on the original PlayStation. I want to get it for the Dreamcast also. I want to get all 5 of them and pick up some of the additional ones too, like the was it like the XXXX or something like that, Proving Ground, or I don't know. There have been a lot of Tony Hawk's games, and the originals are freaking classics. So if this has the warehouse level, I'm happy. And this I'm definitely gonna open up and play. Probably not gonna shoot any rockets from my skateboard. I think that's this game. Maybe not. But I'm probably gonna play this first out of all 5 of these games. This is what I'm gonna play first, because this brings back so many memories. But that's the last game that I have. So I picked up those 5 games, and I paid like upwards of $40, $45 for 5 games. So to me, that's a deal. And I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on Target. I know they don't like swap games out often, so maybe every month or so I'll just run into Target and see, you know, what they have. And that's that. So those are my pickups for this week. Once again, this is NTCertified. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody that stops by. Please like, comment, and always sub to my videos. Coming up on 400 subs, so there is another giveaway coming up, and I got a pretty good idea of what I want to do, so stay tuned for that. As always, peace out.